And we are back here on Tiger Broadcast Mobile Phone Edition. We work with what we've got, folks. Braden Howard will lead off the inning for the Tigers. Top of inning number 3 in a 1-1 game. Howard takes a strike before we were cut off at the top of the second inning. Howard had a great track season. Legged out a lot of infield singles last year as that's popped up foul and out of play. Hope everyone's okay back there. Heard an audible groan. Don't have as good of a vantage point anymore, folks. I'm sitting on the ground by the fence. Glad to see some of you streaming in here. Kale Sleazer here with you on Tiger Broadcast Mobile Phone Edition. We work with what we have, and this is what we got tonight as Howard is rung up on strike 3. Home plate umpire has been pretty consistent with that pitch at the knees tonight. Been calling it both ways. Back to the top of the order with Tommy. Scored that run in the first after his leadoff single. First pitch from Miller. Called strike at the knees. Got a great shot of Alden Short here on deck as that's on the ground to shortstop. It's cleanly gloved. Throw to first is in time to retire Tommy for out number 2. Here comes Short, who had the RBI double to put the Tigers in front. That's a very popular bat that the Tigers use. Tommy just passed off his bat to Alden. That bit of a fiery pattern on the barrel. Recognize that from last year. There's another strike at the knees. Thanks to the 5 of you here with us. In case any of you know any other Tiger fans who don't know what happened with the first stream, let them know. Computer died. As this ball will die in center field for out number 3. And that ends the top of inning number 3. Still 1-1 here in Bondurant. Don't you go anywhere, folks. Tiger Broadcast Mobile Phone Edition will be back in just a moment.
On 2. Tigers, number 2, Tommy Wire. And leading off the inning for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 22, Fenton Smith.
Fenton Smith leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Blue Jays. 1-1 score here in Bondurant. Kale Sleazer here with you. In case any of you missed the first 2 innings, that's all our computer lasted for tonight. We had some technical difficulties with the power source here. What we used last year, the outlet by the visitor dugout, is no longer functioning, so we made it about 2 innings on the main Tiger Broadcast mobile unit before the computer died. We are now on the phone. We have not missed any action tonight. That's on the ground. That'll just sneak past Matt Zaz for a base hit at 3rd. That's a single for Smith to start the 3rd. And we're back to the top of the order with Jordan Ryle. This was a back-and-forth affair last year. Tigers won a thriller 4-3. And it's shaping up to be the same here. In the bottom of inning number 3, tie ball game at 1. First pitch from Tommy, bunt shown, it's laid down, it's a good bunt. Fielded by Tommy, throw to first for out number 1. That was great range by Tommy McGuire on the mound. Matt Zaz had that keyed up and ready to go, but Tommy said, nah, I've got it, I'll do it myself. Tommy McGuire is arguably the best athlete on this Tigers team, shows great range in center field, did not have a defensive error last year, and showing great range on the mound there.
Stay home. You're tagging, kid. Stay home.
Greg Maddox would be somewhere smiling if he saw that play unfold. That one misses high for a ball. Glad to see 14 of you still here with us. I'm definitely not as good of a cameraman as our folding table is, holding a still shot. That's swung on and missed for a strike. I have to give a shout out to fellow highlight tape producer and the best man at my wedding in a year and a half, Blake Peterson, who's the true cameraman amongst the two of us. He's made some great highlight tape for Blake Bell behind the plate so far as we're piecing something together for him. As that's a nice swing and miss pitch from Tommy. Counts 0-2. Tommy's got 3 strikeouts so far, if memory serves. My scorecard died along with our computer, and I can't exactly check out my phone with the stream going at the same time, as that's on the ground to shortstop. Cleanly gloved by Eldred, and he'll just have to eat it. Not much chance at first. Infield single for the Jays. And Cole Miller will try and help his own cause as the Blue Jay pitcher comes to the box, as Blake Guthrie will courtesy run at first. And I just got a text from my sister saying that she got the Greg Maddox reference, which means that not only are people paying attention, people can understand what I'm saying, and the signal's going through, which makes me very happy. We're going to have a quick time called here as the Tiger infield's going to talk this one over. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Glad to see 11 of you still here with us. Streaming from my personal iPhone 16. Definitely a much more intimate camera angle than we have on the table. I am sitting down on the ground with the phone up by the fence. We're getting a great camera shot. And we'll resume play as the southpaw McGuire is getting signs from Bell. And we'll fire the 0-2. That's down low. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of inning number 3. Blue Jays threatening. All runs scored in this game were in the first inning. That one is hit well to center. Tommy tracking it. And makes the catch, tagging and going to third and getting in safely. Runners on the corners. That's actually Braden Howard in center field. Now I have to force myself to not say Tommy because he's on the mound. That was Braden Howard making a nice catch in center. Howard played amazing defense last year as well, did not have an error. Believe it was Bell, Howard, and McGuire, the 3 Tigers who did not have a defensive error last year. So that fly out advances a Blue Jay to third. Runners on the corners, 2 away. And we'll see if Tommy can work any magic here to get out of the inning. He deals a little bit high there for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good stop by Bell in the dirt. Tommy's curveball has really got some extra drop to it tonight. Did him a lot of good last year, and it's doing him a lot of favors tonight. Count 1-1. Runner goes, swing and miss. Bell will hold. The runner at third looked like he was ready to go home. Good decision by Bell there. Don't want to risk another run scoring. He probably would have had the runner, though, but best not to risk it in that situation. That one tails low. 2-2. One thing I do like about calling games here at Bondurant-Farrar, they do have a working pitch count. This will be Tommy McGuire's 48th pitch of the night. That one's popped up. Who wants it? Calling for it and making the catch is Alden Short in right field, and that ends the inning. McGuire gets out of trouble, and we are still deadlocked at 1 through 3 innings. We'll be back with the Tiger half of the 4th in just a minute. Sturgill, Popish, Eldred. Heart of the Tiger order 3-4-5 coming up here in the 4th. 1-1 tie. Popped up. Infield. And catch made. Had to range back a little bit to get that one. But one pitch, one out here in the top of the 4th. Glad to see 10 of you still here with us on Tiger Broadcast Mobile Phone Edition. Cale Sleazer here with you. No viable power source for the mainstream setup tonight, so we're relying on the old mobile phone as that misses down low. Thanks to Gilbert Activities Director Ian Smith for giving us last-minute access on the mobile phone to keep things going here tonight. So that misses down low, 2-0. Popish has shown excellent plate discipline at the plate so far this season. He's drawn the most walks out of the Tigers through 3 games. He's got 3-0 here. Miller's trying to clip that lower edge. It's been a popular spot of the zone tonight for him and McGuire. Just hasn't located so far. 3-0. And ball 4. Popish draws the 1-out walk. And here comes Eldred with 1 on, 1 away. Eldred struck out his first time. Top of inning number 4. We're tied at 1. That one's on the ground to third, over to second for 1, and bobbled. Is it going to be on the transfer? They will call a force out at second on the transfer. Could not double up Eldred at first to end the inning, so it will be a 6-4 fielder's choice as the inning will continue for Josh Grauwinkle. Blake Bell steps into the on-deck circle on your screen. So that one is squibbed foul. Bit of an excuse me swing there from Grauwinkle.
I'm 6.
No runs scored in this game since the first inning. Deadlocked at 1 apiece. Runner on first, 2 away for the senior Grauwinkle. Big lead at first by Eldred. He stole 4 bases in this matchup last year. That's on the ground to third. It's cleanly gloved. The throw to first is on the money. And the 1-out walk by Seth Popish yields no fruit as we go to the bottom of the 4th in a very quick developing ball game. It's still 1-1 here in Bondurant.
Leading off the inning for the Blue Jays, at third base, number 19, Tyson Bain.
Tyson Bain's been busy at third base tonight defensively. He'll lead off the bottom of inning number 4. 1-1 score between the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Tigers looking to give the Jays their first loss of the season. That one tails low and away from Tommy McGuire. Tommy's been dealing tonight. As that one is popped up, shallow right center field, and making the catch is going to be Braden Howard. Howard showing good range in center field, was typically a left fielder last year, but with Tommy on the mound, Howard is in center. Very fast-paced ball game. Glad to see 17 of you here with us on Tiger Broadcast Mobile Phone Edition. Kale Sleazer here with you. Doing some improv tonight. No main power source for the computer. Made it about 2 innings on that before switching over to the backup stream. That one's foul tip just out of the glove of Bell. Count now 1-1. Tigers looking to get back in the win column and get back to 500 on the season. Lost a tough one on Saturday at Van Meter. That swung on and missed. High heat from McGuire for strike 2. Tigers will be on the road again tomorrow and Friday in Knoxville and Norwalk, respectively. The 1-2. Up high, ball 2.
Finish it, kid.
Payoff pitch from Tommy. He's working quick. That one is hit well into left center field and caught on some nice range from Braden Howard. Howard's been busy out there in center. Good opposite field power there. And here comes Will Potabom with 2 out here in the bottom of inning number 4. 1-1 stalemate. Very entertaining game here, just like last year's matchup where the Tigers upset the then, I believe it was the 13th ranked Blue Jays early in the season. Tigers got their first win of the year here last year. Swing and a miss. Great bender from Tommy. That has been money tonight. A 1-0-2 on the swing and miss. Cole Miller and Tommy McGuire have been shoving tonight. Gave up runs in the first inning, and that's it. And time called. Tommy was ready to go there. Tommy is not slowing down. He is really attacking these Blue Jay hitters, getting them off balance. This next pitch will be number 58 on the 0-2. Up high for ball 1. Here's the 1-2. That tails away 2-2. Tommy trying to get a chase on that low outside curveball. It's worked for him pretty well to this point tonight. 2-2. Foul tipped. And Potabom stays alive. Good spoil there.
Stay on it.
Another 2-2. Called! Strike 3! Tommy gets out of another 1-2-3 inning to the joy of the Tiger faithful in the Tiger dugout. We are through 4 innings of 1-1 baseball. Folks, don't you dare go anywhere. We've got another great one in Bondurant. We'll be back with the 5th inning in just a moment.
Back on the mound for the Blue Jays, the back, Cole Miller. Leading off the inning for the Tigers, the catcher number 15, Blake Bell.
Bottom of the order, top of the fifth for the Tigers. Bell, Zaz, Howard. 1-1 stalemate. Blue Jays, Tigers, Tiger broadcast. So that one just misses low for a ball. Tigers won a one-run ball game here last year. It's trending in the same direction this year. That's on the ground. Base hit into left field by Bell. And that'll lead off the top of inning number 5 on a high note for the Tigers as Matt Zaz will try and advance Bell. And we'll see if Bell has a courtesy runner. He will. Here comes Joey Pyfron. Appreciate the Cubs score updates from my sister Addie, updating me from the middle of Nebraska. Hope her internship is going well out there. I really appreciate any family members who update me on the broadcast. It helps me know that I'm not talking into the void or, muted for half an inning, which happens on occasion. It happened on opening day. Zaz shows bunt. He pops it up. That'll get foul back into the bleachers. We'll see if Pyfron shows motion, courtesy running at first. Braden Howard on deck. Cole Miller still on the mound for the Blue Jays. No runs scored in this game since the first. 1-1 tie. Throw back to first. It's close, but Pyfron dives back in safely. Glad to see 15 of you still here with us on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you. Another throw back to first. Another dive back in safely by Pyfron. As Michael Scott from The Office would say, adapt, react, readapt, apt, which makes no sense, but it essentially means work with what you got. That'll be a nice sack bunt from Zaz. Gets a nice hand from the Gilbert crowd, who always travels well to home games and away games here in Bondurant. As Pyfron is in scoring position for Braden Howard. I don't have stats handy on me right now, but I believe Howard batted around the 300 mark last year. Laid down a lot of good infield singles, snuck a lot of singles over on the left side holes of the infield. He rips that one into center field for a base hit. And stopping at third is Pyfron. First pitch ambush from Braden Howard as he gives a nice tip of the cap to the Tiger dugout, who's on their feet. And we're back to the top of the order in Tommy McGuire. One away, runners on the corners. Tigers with their best chance since the first inning. McGuire led off this game with a single. Alden Short will go into the on-deck circle. First pitch from Miller. Just outside, good take from Tommy. He started to load on that back foot, but held up. Glad to see 20 of you here with us on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you. Mobile phone edition. Working with what we've got tonight. Called strike, upper part of the zone. 1-1 tie. But the Tigers looking to break that tie. Runners on the corners, one away. For the leadoff man, Tommy McGuire, looking to help his own cause on the mound. Throw back to first. Howard dives back in safely. Both sides have pickled the base runner between first and second tonight. 1-1. Up high, 2-1. I feel like I'm back in my old marching band days. In case any of you know what a euphonium is, it's like a mini tuba. Had to hoist that up at a 45-degree upward angle. That's how my shoulders feel right now holding this camera. Throw back to first. Safe is Howard. Blue Jay catcher is not messing around back there. Glad to see our view count steadily climbing at 22. Very quick developing ball game here. We're already in the top of inning number 5. Tigers looking to strike. Popped up. That's going to get behind me here for a foul ball.
Find a way, kid. Place the ball four.
2-2 for number 2, Tommy McGuire coming up. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Tigers looking to break a 1-1 stalemate here in the 5th. There goes Braden. That misses outside and stealing uncontested. That'll actually be ball 4 on McGuire. And the man you want up for the Tigers right now, number 12, Alden Short, stands in. Bases loaded, 1 away. A fly ball to the outfield would do it, but if Alden were to gap one here, this could clear the bases with about all the speed on the roster you can get. Joey Pyfron on third, Braden Howard on second, Tommy McGuire on first after drawing that walk. And Alden chased one there in the dirt. Alden has 3 doubles so far this season. He had that RBI double in the first to put the Tigers on the board and get them ahead early. The 0-1, up high, 1-1. Alden flirted with a 600 on-base percentage last year. I believe it ended at 597 if memory serves. 1-1 for Miller. That clips the outer edge for a strike. Alden didn't love that call. Got to give props to the home plate umpire here. He's been pretty consistent on both sides tonight. Alden needs to protect here, down 1-2. That is ripped. Center field base hit. 1 run will score. Howard parks at third. It's 2-1. And Alden Short puts the Tigers back on top in the 5th. It's 2-1. Still only 1 out, still bases loaded, and here's the other RBI machine for the Tigers this year, Trip Sturgill. He has 3 coming into this game. The Tigers could really do some damage here. With Tommy McGuire dealing on the mound, it would not be a surprise if he keeps going at the rate he's going to see him go the whole game. Trip Sturgill had a complete game victory in game 1 of the doubleheader against Sadell last week, as Sturgill fouls that one away. Howard on third, McGuire on second, Short at first base after that RBI single. That one just misses high. Good take from Sturgill. A close miss from Cole Miller on the mound. This will be his 67th pitch of the evening right here. That one misses outside. 2-1. Tigers with 1 home in the inning, regaining their lead, looking for more. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, 3-1. If I'm Tripp here, I just stay still. I play the statue game. We're going to have a battery meeting here for the Blue Jays. Glad to see our view count keep climbing. 24 of you here with us on Tiger Broadcast. Cale Sleazer here with you from the iPhone 16. Mobile unit did not have a valuable power source tonight. The outlet on the visitors, the internet and the camera. Back stands in Sturgill as he swings and foul tips that one into the glove. That makes the count full. Biggest pitch of the ball game coming here. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A valiant effort by Cole Miller to fight back and strike out Sturgill. And there are 2 away for Seth Popish. Bases remain loaded. Should the inning continue, you can see Ian Eldred on the on-deck circle on the left side of your screen. That one is ripped just at the shortstop for out number 3. And that ends the top of the 5th. But the Tigers are back on top. Alden Short, walking back to the dugout right now, has driven in both runs for the Tigers. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th in a moment. Don't you go anywhere, folks. We've got a good one in Bondurant. Cooper Goodwin leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Blue Jays. Tigers reclaim the lead. It's 2-1 as number 2, Tommy McGuire, returns to the mound with his signature swing and miss curveball. Cale Sleazer here with you on Tiger Broadcast. Thank you, folks, for joining us tonight amidst some technical difficulties, but we've done okay. We have not missed a pitch here in Bondurant. Tommy has been absolutely dealing tonight. He's got another Blue Jay on the ropes, 0-2. Just outside 1-2. Tried for that outer zone curveball, just missed his spot. This will be pitch number 65 coming from Tommy. Check, swing. No swing, says the first base umpire. Pete Crow Armstrong is homered again for the Cubs. You love to see it. Thanks, Addy, for the update. That misses high for a ball. Come from a big family of Cubs fans. Stem from my grandfather, Patrick Bell. Hope he's watching, having fun tonight with Grandma Bell. That one is hit well into left. That's going to go foul.
Keep attacking. Don't lose him.
Count is 3-2. And that one is hit well into center, going back and making the catch is Braden Howard, staying busy in center field, but has shown Tommy McGuire-like range out there. I know I've gone on my catch probability rants on here a few times this season, but that Tiger outfield, when Tommy isn't on the mound, it's usually with full strength. Howard, McGuire short from left, center, right. Great range, great first step jumps, as that's a called strike from those guys. Helping their catch probability with good first steps. Braden Howard had a good one there. Called strike at the knees. And McGuire's ahead once again. 0-2. That curveball misses 1-2, which is trying to find the lower outside corner there. That's his favorite spot with that curveball. Here's the 1-2 from Southpaw. Down low, 2-2 to number 22 in blue and white. 2-1 score. Tigers over the Blue Jays. Bottom of inning number 5. 2-2. Popped up. Flying dollar foul out of play. Another 2-2. Called. Strike 3 at the knees. Tommy McGuire is loving that lower edge tonight. There's 2 away.
Blue Jays tied it up to go 1-1 with the Wildcats 20 minutes ago. Now batting shortstop, number 2, Jordan Ryle.
And we're back to the top of the order with Jordan Ryle, who had that catch at shortstop to end the Tiger rally in the top of the inning. Called strike on the curve. I'm not sure I've ever seen a pitcher work as fast as Tommy McGuire has tonight. Here he goes again, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. He has not been afraid to challenge these Blue Jay hitters tonight, getting them off balance. 1-1. Just missed down low. Good frame by Bell, but it did just miss. Good eye from Ryle there. 2-1. Popped up foul, 2-2. A lot of little kids over there gathered by the foul ball spot. They know where the good stuff is. I think there's a free concession stand item here tonight, if I heard the loudspeaker correctly. 2-2. Just outside, 3-2 to the leadoff man, Ryle. Should the inning continue, the Blue Jay catcher on deck with those shin guards on the right side of your screen by Blake Bell. That one is hit into right. Short's under it. Makes the catch, and that's another 1-2-3 inning from Tommy McGuire. He has been masterful through 5 innings. The Tigers will look for some insurance in the 6th as they look to maintain their 2-1 lead. Folks, don't you dare go anywhere. It's another instant classic in Bondurant against the Blue Jays. We'll be back in a moment.
Back on the mound for the Blue Jays, number 9, Cole Miller. Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 10, Ian Eldred.
5-6-7, Eldred, Grauwinkle, Bell here in the top of inning number 6. Cole Miller returns to the mound. He gave up 1 run in the top of the 5th, but it could have been a lot more. Did a good job of working out of trouble. Eldred takes a strike at the knees. That's been a popular spot for both Miller and McGuire on the mound. Really painting that lower edge. It's been a popular spot tonight. That's tapped on the ground to third. It's cleanly gloved. Throw to first is just in time to get Eldred. He was flying down to first. Good hustle. But that is out number 1. Here comes Grauwinkle, the second baseman.
Josh.
Glad to see 17 of you still here with us on Tiger Broadcast. Cale Sleazer here with you. Tigers lead 2-1 in the 6th. Bunt shown, pulled back. Ball 1. No action in the Blue Jay bullpen as that one misses low. As Miller just dealt pitch number 75 on the night. Pitch count's been pretty good for both arms. That one is hit well into left center field, but playable. Catch is made by the center fielder for out number 2, and here comes Blake Bell. Bell is 1 for 2 on the night. He singled to left his last appearance. See if the first pitch ambush is on here for Blake. Talked about early in the broadcast. We've looked through a lot of his tape. He's had a lot of first pitch swings for hits. Takes down low for a ball.
Come on, Blake. Have an idea, BB. Come down 1-5.
Here's the 1-0. Down low, 2-0.
You got this, Blake.
Should the inning continue, Matt Zaz awaits on deck, left side of your screen.
Good.
Down low, 3-0, and if Bell wants, he can play the statue game here. Stand still and let it fly. 3-0 for Miller.
Yep.
And a 4-pitch walk for Bell, good discipline. And the inning will continue for Zazi.
Brings out the third baseman, number 20, Matt Zaz.
Zaz drew a walk earlier. And here comes Joey Pyfron to courtesy run at first once again.
Joey Pyfron.
Folks, I gotta say, I'm loving this camera angle tonight, but my neck, shoulders, and lower back say otherwise. I'm definitely gonna need that ice pack in my freezer tonight. That's a called strike on Zaz. I have a newfound respect for cameramen, especially my best man, Blake Peterson, after this one tonight. Camera work is not easy. It's much easier to just have the standstill camera on the desk as that's through for a base hit in left field. And the Tigers are stringing together a 2-out rally after the Bell walk and the Zaz single. And Mr. Hustle, Braden Howard, is due up next.
Number 3, Braden Howard.
Tigers ahead 2-1, looking for more. here in the 6th.
On 3.
Glad to see 18 of you still here with us. 1st and 2nd, 2 away here in the top of the 6th for Howard. That one tails away. Good stop by the Blue Jay catcher. The 1-0. That one is hit well into center, going back and making the catch on a back pedal is the center fielder. He was handcuffed a bit by that ball, but tracked it at the last second. And the Tigers' 2-out rally comes short. We go to the bottom of the 6th in a 1-run ball game, folks. Don't you dare go anywhere. We've got another good one in Bondurant. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th in just a moment.
Turn to the mound.
Really, Tom?
Leading off the inning for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Braden Dutton.
Braden Dutton, the catcher, leads off the bottom of the 6th for the Blue Jays. Tommy McGuire returns for his 6th inning of work for the Tigers. This will be pitch number 81 from the southpaw. That is ripped. Fair ball down the left field line. Dutton rounds first. He's sprinting for second. Throw to second! And not quite in time with the tag is Grauwinkle. Dutton kind of sidestepped that tag there at second. It was a great throw from Michael Leyva, the designated player in left, but it'll be a leadoff double. And here comes a senior leader, Cole Miller. And Tommy's going to have to work out of the first trouble he's seen in a while here. That's the first extra base hit tonight for the Jays. First pitch swinging from Dutton right down that left field line. That one is squared up. First pitch running in, making the catch is Howard. He gets it in quickly. Dutton stays at second. Good hustle from Howard in center, one away. Blue Jays are starting to wise up to that aggressive approach from Tommy. Starting to swing at first pitches. 2-1 is our score here in the bottom of inning number 6. Both teams scored a run in the first. The Tigers regained the lead in the 5th. And Tommy looking to hold on to what is for now a W in the column for him. Called strike on the curve. Pitch number 84 coming up from Tommy here. That'll tie the pitch count that Cole Miller has. Bunt shown, it's fouled behind Bell. And McGuire up in the count 0-2. He has options. His favorite option tonight has been that tailing curve out of the zone. We'll see if he tries to dial that up. This is a big spot in this ball game. Leadoff double by Dutton. He's on second on the left side of your screen. And McGuire didn't quite balk there. That was close. He stepped off and then turned back to second base. Didn't quite make that motion toward the mound. 0-2. That is fouled, and one hops the press box structure over on the home side. Count remains 0-2. One away, runner on second. Bottom of inning number 6. Tigers looking to hold on to a 2-1 lead. Foul back to the screen.
Stay on it, kid. Be tough.
Tommy gets the sign, winds, and fires. Just missed for ball 1. Tiger faithful wanted a strike there. It was close. Home plate umpire's done a nice job tonight. He's been very consistent. That one tails outside, 2-2. Two and two, runner on bag number 2. As number 2 on the mound, Tommy McGuire looks for that third strike. Popped up, foul territory, first base side, and catch is made by Sturgill and throws it over to third to keep Dutton from advancing. Great play by Sturgill. And get some props from the press box. Nice catch in foul territory. And here comes Bain, the third baseman. Leadoff double for Dutton on second. Line out to center. Pop out to first in foul territory. Tommy just needs one more out. This will be his 90th pitch. As he has a quick exchange with Matt Zaz at third. Somebody over there on his right. That one's low for a ball. Tommy's made life very easy for Blake Bell back there tonight. Hasn't had to go in the dirt for many. When Tommy's missed, it's been on a very catchable miss outside for Bell. That one just misses high, 2-0. Tommy needs a strike here. Runner on second, 2 away. 2-0 count. Blue Jays trail 2-1. There's the strike. Lower inside corner. Glad to see 19 of you still here with us on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you. It's always a fun one here in Bondurant. Always a great matchup between the Blue Jays and Tigers. That's popped up. Right field, short, under it, makes the catch. Tommy McGuire works around a leadoff double, and the Tigers still lead 2-1. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. We go to the 7th in a 1-run ball game. Tigers lead 2-1. Don't you dare touch that dial. We'll be right back. Cole Miller returns to the mound for the Blue Jays. There is no action in their bullpen. Tigers lead 2-1. It's the top of the order. Tommy McGuire shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. That was pitch number 85 from Miller. We did see Tommy McGuire giving handshakes as he takes a strike there. Getting some handshakes in the dugout. He's at 93 pitches on the night. His night is likely over. Don't really have a view of the Tiger bullpen from here. Don't know who was warming up, but Tommy will try and help his own cause here as he takes a ball. It's 1-2. Alden Short awaits on deck. He has been the offense for the Tigers tonight. He's driven in both runs on a double in the first and a single in the fifth. Check swing. No swing, says the first base umpire. As Tommy stays alive in the count. 2-2 on number 2 in black and red. Next offering from Miller. Called strike 3. Tommy can't believe it. The Gilbert faithful can't believe it. And Coach Gall just said it hasn't been there all day. And I got to say, I agree with Coach Gall on that. That was just a little bit low from our vantage point here. Other than that call, it's been a pretty solid game from the home plate umpire. So that one is fouled away. That's an unfortunate strike 3 call on Tommy, who, as it stands now, is in line for the win in a 2-1 ball game in the top of inning number 7. 0-1 to Short. Takes a strike, 0-2. Tigers looking to give the Blue Jays their first loss of the season to make them 3-1. Tigers looking to go 500 after starting 1-2 as that's fouled away to the parking lot. Glad to see 19 of you still here on Tiger Broadcast. Kale Sleazer here with you from the old iPhone 16, the backup stream camera. Called strike 3 at the knees. Been a popular call tonight. Miller has been sharp tonight. Have to get the official strikeout totals from each side. There's been a lot of strikeouts in this game, as Sturgill takes a strike at the knees. Should the inning continue after Sturgill, cleanup man Seth Popish is on deck. Popped up, drifting, and that was close, but it just gets out of play from the Blue Jay first baseman. He nearly made that catch over the railing. It just squibbed out of his glove. That would have been very impressive. Anthony Rizzo-like. Counts 0-2 on Sturgill. The pitch. Tapped foul. Might have caught Sturgill on the bounce. Count will remain 0-2. Pitch number 97 coming up here from Cole Miller. Still no activity in that Blue Jay bullpen. Down low, 1-2 the count. Called strike 3, and Cole Miller strikes out the side in the 7th. And the Tigers need 3 more outs to seal this close pitcher's duel of a ball game. It's 2-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. We'll see who will take the hill for the Tigers before we go to break. Tommy McGuire is jogging out to the outfield, so he is done. Nobody to the mound yet. Alden Short returns to right field. Defense is looking pretty similar so far. Looks like Braden Howard is going to go to left field. It's going to be Trip Sturgill coming to the mound. He had the save here last year, and he'll look to do it again. We'll be back in just a moment. We're about ready to get it going in the bottom of the 7th here, folks. Tigers lead 2-1 And Trip Sturgill will be tasked with the same task he had here last year, get a save in a one-out ball game here in the bottom of the 7th here in Bondurant against the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Kale Sleazer here with you on Tiger Broadcast. The last 2 seasons, the Tigers have only had 1 save. That save was right here last year from Sturgill. Bunt shown pulled back for ball 1. Seth Popish moves from the DH spot to first. Bunt shown laid down foul. Count 1-1. Braden Howard moves from center to left. McGuire moves from the mound to center. And the odd man out is Micah Leyva, the designated player. He's now out of this game. And that should be all the defensive musical chairs we have to start the bottom of the 7th. That one misses down low. 2-1. Sturgill pitched masterfully in Game 1 of the Sadell doubleheader last week. Got a complete game, 1-run victory. Good swing miss stuff there. It's 2-2. 2 on our score. Blue Jays have not scored since the first inning. Called! Strike 3. That's out number 1. Sturgill gets them looking. And here comes Will Pottebaum with 1 out. If you folks want a recap of the 7th inning spectacle from last year, it was in the description of the original live stream tonight, in case you folks want to check that one out. It's a great 7th inning here last year. Called strike at the knees. That evens the count at 1. Cole Myers got the win here last year on the mound after the start, and Sturgill shut it down. Called strike at the knees. 1-2. Do we have more cheese at the knees on a 1-2 from Sturgill? He knows what he wants. He's shaking off signs from Bell. Here it comes. Up high, high and tight. About hit Pottebaum.
Get to your spot.
Glad to see 24 of you still here with us. Thank you for working with us through the technical difficulties tonight. It's been a great ball game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the curveball. And Trip Sturgill is 1 out away from sealing this victory. Cooper Goodwin, the DH, has the final out resting on his Blue Jay shoulders. First pitch from Sturgill. Strike 1. Tigers won here 4-3 last year, looking for another 1-run escape against the undefeated Blue Jays. Oh, ball 1. Not sure where that one missed. Gilbert crowd is on their feet. The 1-1. Check swing, too far. Strike 2. Bondurant-Farrar down to their final strike. The 1-2 from Sturgill. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Tigers win. And Trip Sturgill locks it down in Bondurant for the 2nd year in a row. Our final score, Tigers 2, Blue Jays 1. Both sides struck for 1 in inning number 1. Alden Short was the offense tonight. RBI double rather in the first. Then an RBI single in the 5th. Tommy McGuire with another masterful start. We'll have to get his final strikeout total. He had at least 6 or 7. Cole Miller with a valiant effort on the mound for the Blue Jays, but gets a tough loss. But the Tigers go back to 500. They're at 2-2. The Blue Jays take their first loss of the year. They now sit at 3-1. We will see you right back here tomorrow night on Tiger Broadcast when the Tigers travel to Knoxville. My name's Kale Sleazer. Thank you for bearing with us tonight during some technical difficulties, but we made it work. We made lemonade with the half a lemon we had left from no power. A great game here in Bondurant. High fives all around from the Tigers. Great start from Tommy McGuire. Trip Sturgill locks it down again. And Coach Gall's Tigers are 2-2. We will see you right back here tomorrow night. Thank you folks so much for watching. Stay safe out there, folks, and have yourselves a great Wednesday night. Go Tigers!